This is Grant's Production, live talk show, coming to you direct from the city of Tacoma, the city of destiny, 37 miles south of Seattle, Washington, in the northwest corner of the United States of America. And now this.
Welcome to the set today, Dr. Antoine Johnson.
Thank you for having me here.
Dr. Johnson, what do you specialize in?
I'm a family practice physician.
And when you speak of family practice, what is your most specialty that you enjoy daily?
Well, what we do is, at my clinics, we see everyone from babies to the elderly. We see predominantly persons of color and persons who come from a more disadvantaged background.
So when you say you see persons of color, more disadvantaged background, so more socioeconomical issues, is like a grant-funded clinic?
No, not at all. The Lord has blessed our organization. That would be the Broadway Clinic with 4 offices. We have an office in Aberdeen, and down there we have a practice that sees Hispanics and Native Americans, and what few black people are down in Aberdeen, Washington, we see them as well as persons who come from, again, a lower socioeconomic strata. In Lacey, in Lakewood, we see more of a military class of folks, and up on the hill, then that would be predominantly more African Americans at that clinic.
Okay, so when you do cater to this type of demographics, how as a physician are you viewed in the community?
Well, I'm proud to say that last year I was offered the Martin Luther King Jr. Award at Tacoma.
Great.
Over in Lakewood, I think they have welcomed us being there to help out with health care. And certainly down in Aberdeen, Washington, the community at large has welcomed us there. It's quite hard to get providers in small rural towns such as Aberdeen. About the only problem that we may have might actually be from colleagues, unfortunately. Sometimes when persons in protected groups maybe excel to a certain degree, it may make other persons a little bit uncomfortable for whatever reason.
And when you say in protected groups, what do you mean as far as protected groups?
Persons of color, women, those would be your protected group persons.
How is road and life for you as a African American provider?
Well, as a physician, it's kind of difficult. As a solo practitioner, I would say it's wonderful to be a physician. It's been my lifelong dream to be a physician, and indeed, I believe I was prepared to be a clinician quite well by McCarran Medical College. That's my alma mater, and actually, it produced Dr. David Satcher, who is a former United States Surgeon General. He actually taught me a class.
Oh wow, wonderful! Wonderful.
But regarding just the practice of or running a practice, that's where I'm finding that it's the most difficult.
Would you say it's financially difficult or staffing difficult? What particularly would you like America to know? What is difficult about this regimen that you're on?
As a clinic, we're able to earn monies to survive and to fund ourselves. And we do actually have providers that help with the care. We have 2 nurse practitioners, both of them women and African American. We have an Asian American gentleman who's a physician assistant to help us with our care. It's just that we don't seem to get a lot of help from government and from our fellow physician colleagues. I say this as a personal testimony. We have a colleague down in Aberdeen who actually called up an HMO and provided false information about me. Actually told the HMO that I had killed a patient, and long story short, the patient is still alive, and that caused some difficulty with that HMO and other similar things to that.
So basically, there was like charting paper trails of succession with this type of case. And what type of resolution have you received here?
Well, it took a good little while, about 2 years, and a little bit of money and angst, but we were able to reveal that that there were false statements made and that they were untrue, and I was able to reclaim my good name. But again, that kind of detracted away from what my true purpose is, which is to provide health care to people.
So what prescription of life would you lead or leave with another colleague of them how to treat another fellow physician?
Well, it would be nice for me just to be able to say, just follow the golden rule, and do unto others, of course, as you would have them do unto you, but that doesn't seem to be. I would like to say follow the laws of the land, but again, it almost appears as if there's a different law for persons of color than for the mainstream. The laws are set in place, and you can read the black letters on the white pages, but unless people actually enforce the law and abide by the law, it still doesn't do any good. So for other providers of color, women who are coming out there, you have to be prayerful and vigilant, and show your due diligence to be able to succeed.
I will. Thank you, and just continue your course with joy. That Dr. Johnson, you're doing a wonderful act in the community.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm Vivian Grant with God's Crew. Until next time.